It's the Friday wrap with Peet and Reet. What a Friday it is. It should actually be called the Friday Crepe. You got that one, right?
It literally is the Friday Crepe.
You know, it has been the entire month of June. For those of you who aren't in Niagara, we're in Niagara. It has been like California weather out here.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
No humidity. It's like 86, 87 degrees, 32 Celsius.
I feel like I'm in Paris right now.
I feel exactly like we're in Paris. And I think probably we'd get a little more ambiance if we got somebody who sounded like he was from Paris.
Maybe we
right?
would.
I think so. Thierry, come on in. Oh, and he's bringing treats.
Gotta love him.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Comment ça va?
Ça va bien, merci. Voilà.
Oh, voilà.
Crêpe,
Sit down.
Niagara Falls.
We're at Paris Crepes Café
Vous êtes
here.
à Paris. Vous êtes à Paris.
It's
On
beautiful.
Queen Street in Niagara Falls, right across from the Seneca Queen, which is turning 75 years old today.
Yeah.
Or not today, August actually.
Yeah.
And you're right across from there. And of course, once the theater comes out, they come right across over here.
It's always good when they have some event at the Seneca. It's always buzzing. I love it. I love when it's.
All right. So what have you made us here?
I made you a crepe. That's the most popular crepe I feel on the menu. The sweet crepe, and it's with vanilla ice cream, berries like strawberry, raspberry, blueberry, peaches, Nutella.
Everything you can get right here in Niagara.
Yeah, practically. Yeah.
Now you were telling a great story because you had people that were going over to Paris.
Yes.
Tell me the story.
Okay. So when
Do I get to eat while he's doing that?
Yeah, you should enjoy it. But before we opened, we had some work to be done in these places, and we have a little booth outside during an event in the street, and I had some ladies who stopped by, and they told me that they were going to Paris. And so I told them as a joke that they should enjoy my crepe because they are better than the one they will have in Paris.
Better.
And anyway, so we opened the restaurant, the work was done. Several months later, those ladies came back. I didn't recognize them, but they told me, I say, okay, yes, I remember. I say, you told us that the crepe that you have in Niagara Falls were better than the one you will have in Paris? I say, yes. I say, well, you were right. And I'm always right at top of that, you know.
Now, have you been to Paris?
I have not been to Paris,
Okay.
but
I have.
Yes.
Me and my wife have been there, and I've tasted them. So it's my turn now to taste a little crepe.
Yeah.
oh, it's divine.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
God, it's like plus we don't do it
Is
for
it?
tourists. You know what? I do crepe because I love it. I do food because I love it.
Yes.
And wine.
C'est magnifique.
Hey.
C'est bon, hein?
Yeah, c'est bon.
Oh,
Yeah, super.
absolutely.
Thierry, thank you so much
It's
for
my pleasure.
for letting us come here for the
It's,
Friday wrap.
Enjoy your superb day here, you know. it's like Paris, like California, all
And
together.
we want
It's amazing.
everybody to come here.
Yeah, take care. Thank you very much. See
Now-
you soon.
Yep.
Enjoy the crepe.
Thank you. Oh, we're gonna have a great time. We get to eat while Hollywood Craig works. Isn't that the nice thing?
I like that.
He's down in Hollywood, and all kinds of stuff going on. Britney Spears is in the news. The Bachelor's in the news. Power Rangers are in the news.
Okay.
So, Hollywood Craig, take it away. We're gonna eat.
That is looking good. Well, listen, you guys eat your crepes. I'll sit here and do all the heavy lifting. From Los Angeles, California, I'm Hollywood Craig, and here are the entertainment headlines that you want to know. Bryan Cranston, you know, from Breaking Bad, well, he is going to be a part of Power Rangers and do a reboot of Power Rangers. It's starting next year, 2017, with Elizabeth Banks, and he's going to be Zordon. So watch for that. And Elizabeth Banks will be the evil alien that he's going to overcome or something. If you love Game of Thrones, you're going to love this. Check it out. Game of Thrones is doing a convention. June 30th to July 2nd next year, Nashville, Tennessee. You get down there, you're going to see all a huge fan fest, stuff from the show, creators, and even some of the celebrities. It's going to be incredible. The Game of Thrones Fan Fest is happening then. If you're a big fan of The Bachelor, Bachelorette, well, kudos to you. But check this out. Lauren, the fiance of Ben, well, they are getting their own show. It's going to be on the network called Freeform, which is ABC's kind of sister network there. And you're going to be able to watch them as they get married, go down the aisle, and live together, kind of like a reality show, and then maybe even divorce together. Who knows? That's how sometimes these things go. Just keeping it real. Carrie Underwood is going to be lending her voice this fall as you'll be watching NBC football. You know, you may have heard that song, I Hate Myself for Loving You. Well, now Carrie is going to be doing her own song called Oh Sunday Night. Yeah, well, that is going to be the new Sunday night theme, Oh Sunday Night, on NBC Sports. Now, if you haven't seen Finding Dory, well, everybody else has, because it set a new record in North America. Check it out. It brought in $135.1 million. Unbelievable. For Finding Dory, it is now the #1 animated movie of all time. So here in this continent. And check this out. It unseated Shrek the Third. Yeah. Will Smith, well, he has regrets. You know what? He recently said he regrets doing the movie Wild Wild West. Remember that movie in the 90s that was just like, okay? It did huge numbers, but it wasn't really good. And the reason Will Smith regrets doing it is because he realized that he only did that movie because he wanted to be more famous, not because it was really a good movie. He has since done that, and, well, some of his movies have been hit and misses. Led Zeppelin, well, they are no longer in court. They won, and jury found yesterday that their song, Stairway to Heaven, does not sound like the Spirit song, Taurus. Britney Spears shows off her body. Check out her Instagram because people have been body shaming her, and she did a little twirl for all the haters. And I got to say, her body looks pretty good. In movie theaters this weekend, the Independence Day Resurgence, The Shallows, The Free State of Jones, the Matthew McConaughey movie, and Neon Demon. So feel free to check those out. Or Finding Dory, which I'm sure will still be at the top of the list this weekend. So back to you guys. But before we go, I want to make sure you have a crepe for me. Because I'm coming there. Matter of fact, Canada Day, you've got a lot of special and fun coming up next week, Canada Day. I'm going to be there too. You guys are hosting it. So you got Canada Day, you got the Paris Crepe Café. So much yummy, so much good. You guys take it from here.
You're absolutely right, Craig. We can't wait to see you down here in Niagara Falls for Canada Day at City Hall, which, of course, we will be hosting. The Peet and Reet Show will be there shooting. So get down there if you want to be on camera, because we like to get a lot of you on camera and talk to you.
Yeah, absolutely. And your families, your kids.
Yeah, bring them all down. We want to see everybody. So, and Hollywood Craig is going to be in town.
He is going to be in town. He's bringing his kids, isn't he?
Yeah, he's bringing his kids down. So
nice.
He's got his daughters, beautiful little daughters.
Yeah, so, excellent.
They're going to love it. They're originally, their grandparents are in Buffalo, so they're going to come to Buffalo and then
perfect
over to see us. So Canada Day, we get to host it. What an honor, right?
It is an honor. I think it is. You know, 149 years young, and we're just babies, really.
Yeah.
We're not.
We're just youngins.
Canada is.
As far as countries go.
but but I'm really excited about it because, it is an honor, I think, to, be the host and MC and tell people where to go and how to have fun, and I'm looking so forward to it.
And I know what you do, folks. You sit there and go, I'm not going to go down there. There's a parade and it's for kids.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I don't think they've left anything out other than ice skating down the middle of the road. Right?
Might be hard to do at this time of year.
Yes.
But it's going to be amazing. I mean, they're going to have art down the streets. They have a parade. They have people actually becoming Canadian citizens right across the street at Seneca Theatre. I mean, how much better does it get? They're going to have cake for free until it lasts. They're going to have a play area for the kids, BMXers and hula hooping and everything you can
buskers
imagine.
And the best buskers, because I know the list, and I know some people that are buskers and and these guys are really good. And then of course we get to introduce the bands in the afternoon.
We do, and there's going to be Rookie and Chicago Tribute Band. Chicago Transit, they're called, and then the Kings, who've been on.
Yeah, for those of you old enough, they've been on Bandstand with Dick Clark. So some of you will remember Dick Clark from the ball dropping in Times Square, but he also did Bandstand. So
exactly.
But it's going to be a great time, and by popular demand, brought back the O Salamia contest.
I didn't even know what that was until you told me.
Well, we were on the radio this morning. We were on 2-day radio this morning with Barn, and we tried it. And last year the record was 37 seconds. So you're getting an advantage. 37 seconds to do this, right? And so now you could practice before you come next Friday, right?
Right.
And all you got to do is just go, Oh, Solo Mia.
out.
12 seconds.
Oh, we suck.
And then there's another one that's another great one. We won't give this one away, but the One Smart Fellow contest.
Okay.
Which is it's a great one. So, but great prizes too.
Awesome. So we're going to have some fun with you, and like you said, hey, come on down and have it. It's going to be great.
Don't walk by City Hall. Don't be Canadian. Go. Oh, I don't know if I'm invited. You're invited.
You're invited. Come up, say hello. We want to interact with you. We want to have fun.
Come on TV with us. We're going to love it. So, speaking of Canada Day, I know
I know where you're leading.
We go from happy stuff, but then you were up writing on Facebook last night, and what were you talking about? And I agreed with you: 110, 15, 120, 200, 5,000%.
I was actually watching the Toronto Argonaut Hamilton Tiger Cat football game because, of course, I love my Ticats. And it really ticked me off that they changed the words to the Canadian National Anthem. And
isn't it feminist though? I mean, isn't it anti-women?
No, they're saying it's gender equality, and I think to me that's an insult. I thought we were already equal. You have to change something to make me equal. And all thy sons command, I look at sons as being everybody encompassed, sons, daughters, everybody. I don't need to change a word for that.
And I think a lot of it goes back to some of those sons that were out making our country free and helping free the world.
I looked up some stuff, right? Sir Wilfrid Laurier said, we must insist that the immigrant that comes here is willing to become a Canadian, is willing to assimilate our ways. He should be treated on equal grounds, and it would be shameful to discriminate against such a person for reasons of their beliefs or a place of their birth or origin. And we have room for loyalty, but only one: loyalty to the Canadian people.
And you know what? Come to our country. Come here.
Absolutely.
We love culture, but guess what?
We treat you fairly.
Yeah, there is a Canadian culture. It was established. It's been around for 149 years, and it's just the last few years people have been trying
political correctness.
Yeah. And let's get that straight. Yeah, political correctness, that really bothers me. Politically correct describes most politicians to a T.
Yeah.
Politically incorrect. Politically incorrect.
Yes.
Okay. Because when you do say something like I don't agree with changing the anthem, then you're politically incorrect. I disagree. See, I disagree with that, and I say, you know what?
We all have a voice.
Yeah, they always want to deflect it on us. You guys are politically incorrect because all they want is votes. They just want votes. It's not for the country. And you know what? Let's go. I got it right here. Okay. Robert Stanley Weir, 1908. He was a recorder of the city of Montreal. He was a lawyer. He wrote O Canada as we know it. And in that version, O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. And guess what? In 1927, so whoever said that this was changed several times over, incorrect. It was the official version authorized by the Canadian government to be sung in schools and public functions. So there you go. Why are we tampering with our culture and our history? Nobody else does it. You think they do it across the border here in the United States of America?
No, they're true proud of who they are, and they keep what, and hey, I wish we were more like that.
I do too. We got some amazing cappuccino to get us through the rest of the Friday wrap here. Led Zeppelin. I was worried.
You were worried? Why?
Because, they were in a lawsuit.
Yes.
They were accused of plagiarizing Stairway to Heaven. Well, guess what? As of yesterday.
They aren't.
They aren't.
They didn't. Of course they didn't.
Thank God. Why is everybody wants some money.
Do I look funny?
Oh, you look like a slob. Can't take her anywhere.
It's so good.
I also want to tell people, too, that we're kind of like scoopers, right?
Yeah,
we are. Things. So there's a couple things we scoop. One of the things we scooped, if you want to hold that paper up.
You know what? I do. Yesterday's
edition of the Review and in Sun Media, of course, Greg Frewin winning the Performing Fellowship Award from the Magical Arts Academy of Hollywood.
Way to go.
Second Canadian only by, the only other one that won it is his hero, Doug Henning, right? And
not too shabby.
We got the story. So if you went back and watched the Peet and Reet Show where we had Greg on the show, which is an amazing show, and he makes me disappear.
He does.
After eating all this, I'm going to want to disappear in my stomach. But we got it first.
We did. We got it first.
If you want to read about it, it's definitely in the paper. And let's talk about Rick Emmett because we had him up.
And now it's down.
Yeah.
Well,
scoop.
Another scoop. We scooped. And yeah, Rick Emmett said a couple things that he wasn't supposed to because he has a CD coming out, and they want to be the first, obviously, because they're putting money into it, to be on the bandwagon. And so we took it down in respect for Rick and his people, and it will be up as soon as they tell us it's okay to do so.
As soon as their American publicist company tells the rest of the world.
Yeah.
We already told you if you already watched it. So, and then we're launching this weekend. We have Mini-Me, Vern Troyer, the interview we had with him. Now that is fun. You're going to see a side of him you never expect.
So funny.
He's
So funny.
Great guy. Listen, it's in our neck of the woods in Niagara Falls and the region up through Buffalo, Western New York. Unbelievable. No clouds for the entire weekend. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Yeah, so enjoy out there. And hey, cheers.
Oh, absolutely.
See you next time on the Peet and Reet Show. That's good, especially when you get it on your nose.